is day 180 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on yet again here at Code Wars. I believe last night we reached 50% of the way through level 7. We are going to keep marching onward through the ranks. Let's find a new one. Most completed. Level 7. And she's loading. Fundamentals. Okay. From here, we need, I guess that's the next one on our to-do list. Check. Highest and lowest go time. Alright, so what does highest and lowest entail? And actually, can we go back one? Highest and lowest, the webcam is perfectly blocking all of the languages that are available to solve this. Okay, JavaScript. I'm pretty sure I'm sure there's a couple activities that don't allow JavaScript, but it seems like basically every activity JavaScript is available to use to solve it. I don't think I've come across a single CADA that hasn't had JavaScript in the mix as a viable solution. Okay, so this is highest and lowest. In this little assignment, awesome, good. Struggling breathing, as usual, but as far as little assignment, fingers crossed this doesn't take too long, because we have a fairly long day tomorrow, and we had a fairly long day today. So, we are on the hunt for a quick solution to get ourselves to sleep. So, okay. What are we actually looking at? From the top, highest and lowest, in this little assignment, you are given a string of space-separated numbers. A string of space-separated numbers. Blah, 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 blah. And have to return the highest and lowest number. High and low. Blankety, blankety, blank. 1 through 5, spaced. It will return 1 and 5. High and low. -3, blah, 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 5 and -3. High and low, high first, then low. A smattering of different numbers from different walks of life. There's even a -5 in the mix. Okay, not too bad. So there's some notes here. All numbers are valid integer 32. What the deuce is integer 32? Copy. We're about to find out. Int 32. In C#, int mapped int 32. A value typed and represented system.int32 structure. It is signed and takes 32 bits. It has a minimum negative. I feel like we've seen that negative number before. -2, it's a giant number. It's a -2 something, and then a maximum of the positive version of that, which I found odd again because the maximum goes to 7, but the negative number goes to 8. I found that weird last time. So that's, at least it's consistent. Let's go ahead and close out that. So we've got a window of 2 million, or no, not 2 million, 2 something. It's a big ass 2 that we get to work with. No need to validate them. Cool. There will always be at least one number in the input string. In the input string, at least one number. Cool. Output string. must be two numbers separated by a single space. Oh, this is considered one number. The whole 9 yards, this whole spiel here, trapped in the string, is considered one number, but it's all, each digit is separated by spaces. So that's the difference. But the output must be two numbers separated by a comma. Not here. I mean, you know what they mean. Highest number first. Cool. So, with that said, let's go ahead and dive into this, get our hands dirty, knock this sucker out, and we'll have ourselves a good stream. Hey, Topher. What's up? Sorry, tired being a long day. Not to worry, not to worry. It's all part of the fun. Hopefully your day went well. God, what's today? Thursday? The tail end of Thursday, 11:07 in the evenings. Hopefully you're having an exhilarating 11:07. Do. So what are we doing? Very similar, yet again, another CADA that's freakishly similar, or that will be using very similar, we could call it functions and methods to solve the problem. There's that disembowel string. Really, it's the split function that we've been using. It's the split function in this time within the parentheses. Hell, we can even steal this. Look at this. Look at this. Watch. We can do dot split and just paste that and then get rid of the numbers. How cool is that? But instead of having the quotes touch, we just add in a space and it'll break up the array all as a space. Pretty freaking awesome. My question or concern... Okay, you know what? No, it doesn't matter. I was wondering if the input was going to be a bunch of numbers touching, and if I needed to do something like add in the spaces, like take a number, have to turn it into a string, and in addition to turning it into a string, if I was going to have to split everything up via spaces, right? You know what I mean? But that's not what's going to happen, because they provide all the test stuff, and it's already broken up. So, very cool. We don't need to worry about that. Our first initial step is splitting the crap out of it right there on the spaces. So, what do we want to do to split it? We will take numbers, and we're going to do something. Do we create a new variable? Why am I always drawing a blank? It's always like every day is a new day, which sucks. Let's do... It'll be numbers.split. Numbers.split. Ooh, a lot of periods there. I think it's gonna be a variable. I really do. Variable will be split numbers. That's not a cool name. Numbers array. Num array. There we go. Num array. That's a good one. So num array equals that. It's been ripped to shreds. Now we get to take all the bits and pieces. I want to say we're going to use a for loop. I can still better visualize. Now, it may not be the initial, it may not be the end solution that we stick with, but initially, as I think it out, to visualize it, for loops are a good place for me to start, because I can see it being processed. We may change it to map or constant, now that I've got a better idea of constant. Although I don't think constant will necessarily apply in this scenario. I think we could make it work, but I'm not. The thing that's jumping out is for loop right now, because we're going to need to go through the array that we've just ripped apart. So let's do the basis of that. I equals something. I equals 0. Do programmers use hotkeys? Does anyone do, like, I don't know, Command Shift F for a for loop, or Control Shift I, or whatever you prefer, Control Alt F for a for loop? Or are there code editors out there that just, like, have... I still have yet to really get my hands dirty in Atom, and I've only looked at Atom. I haven't tinkered with Visual Studio or any of the other ones. I know Atom is really easy to pick up because it's also kind of simplified, so I don't know if it has all those cool little tips and tricks or built-in functionalities. Anyways, finish out the for loop. We're just overthinking, per usual. Always curious. Curiosity killed the cat and procrastinated the Stephen. So, I is less than somebody. Number? Num array dot length. Num array dot length. What is that? That's not English. That's not a knife. Length. I plus plus. So we've got our handy for loop, and it's going to be doing something. It's going to be looking. Can we use max and min? God, maybe we don't even need a for loop. Maybe we can just do like an if else ternary. If max, return max, else return minimum. No. Those are two separate things. It was a dumb idea, Steven. Bad. We're going to keep going through with the for loop. If... I think we can. Max array. Maximum array value. JavaScript. Find maximum array, or return math.max and min. Largest container, max and min, Stack Overflow. We do like Stack Overflow. Let's just try checking that out. See, max right there, right? That stuff. So in an array, look at that. Look at this. Okay. Array.min and array.max. I think I could just return. Can I use an and in the return statement? But I want them to be in a parenthesis. Fuckers. What would I do? The number's going in as a string, but is it coming out as a string? It is. This is interesting. Hold on. I may not need any of this crap. For the for loop. The for loop. If I wanted it to be easy, this is cool. We can split the crap out of it and just rip it all up. That's fine. Bits and pieces are our friend. What we need, though, is identifying the bits and pieces once we've obliterated said original string. If I wanted, we were on the right path. I think we were on the right path. Return, we'll set it in the right area later. We're just spitballing here. Death. Don't lose it. Return. Whoa. This is bad. Okay, hold on. No. I was also trying to have it print out the parentheses. See, I thought it wanted this initially for a moment. Yeah, something like that. With the stuff inside. No, that's not what they want. They don't want the parentheses. That's the input. Those parentheses are there. This is what we're just getting, is returning the output. And we don't, it's separated. Output string must be two numbers separated, by a single space. I thought they said a single comma for some reason. I was clearly envisioning things, which is not all that strange. So here, though, we can return in quotes. Frack. I hope this works. Max num. Oh, death. How would I do that? I want to just put num array max. Num. I don't need to do I or anything. Num array dot max. I don't think I need to do I. Oh. I. No, I don't need to do. And then num array dot min. This is the world I want to live in. I would really like to see this work out for me, the programming community as a whole. If life could be that easy, I think that would be fun for just about everyone. Let's give it a nice little semicolon. Return function high and low numbers variable number array numbers split, everything gets ripped apart at the spaces, and it's each its own thing. And then from the array that it creates, number array, we're going to be looking for the max, number array dot max with a single space, and then we're going to be looking for number array dot min in quotes. Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I can piece this together. I need to concatenate. That's why they look stupid right now. So that's better, but we need the space. So there's two plus signs and a pair of quotes with a single space. That's the best and easiest version of this nightmare that I can come up with right now. I'm going to try and test this. We're going to see what happens. Death. Mega death. Those slimy hookers. Type error. Num error max is not a function at high and low. Damn. I was really hoping something like that would have worked. What else would I need to do? Well, I need to return it as a string. Is that my issue? All of this needs to be a string? They're still blue, not the yellow string. So maybe let's try that. array minimum, maximum. We don't have to put anything in there. Math.max, math.min. Do I need to put the math beforehand? No, I don't need to put the math. They just put the array. It's not a function. It's not a function. I feel like they're trying to tell me something. What would it be? I guess we can look. We can Google from here and try and piece it together. Would I be able to do it with a for loop? And do I need to do it with a for loop? I feel like I can just do this. Output string. Okay, so it must be a string, so that's cool. And it must be two numbers separated by a single space. And highest number first. We've got our max, we've got our single space, we've got our lowest number, and we're returning the whole thing as a string. And we're splitting it. Maybe I split it incorrectly. Maybe string isn't necessary because they're already strings. I think string might be excessive because split, it's taking all numbers is already a string. See, like this, the input is already a string. And then we're splitting it, which turns it into an array. And it should be an array of strings. And it's breaking it up at spaces. Unless I'm misunderstanding how it's breaking the spaces. Maybe it's doing like one space. Or space 2. I figured it was doing 1, 2, and so forth, comma, no spaces, stuff like that. At least I think that's what this is doing. This one down here. Let's try... in this assignment, given a string separated, return the highest and lowest number. JavaScript. Let's say I have a string of numbers separated by spaces and I want to return the highest and lowest number. How could that be done in JavaScript using a function? Example, highest and lowest 1 through 5, return 5 and 1. I'd like both numbers to be returned in a string. The lowest number first, followed by a space, and then the highest number. Function, variable. So string is, I guess, test. I'm not too sure. And then string.split with a space, and then return test.max. Here's what I have so far. But they want the lowest number first. That's weird. Obviously, they should have put minimum first. They're doing math first. You can use math.min and math.max and use them in an array to return the result. Highest and lowest numbers. Numbers equals numbers.split. No, I've got numbers array. That's fine. Return math.max.apply. They see they've got the concatenation. They've got the concatenation with the single space. Math.min apply null numbers. I don't know what the null portion is dealing with. Document right, highest and low, blah, 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 blah. Below is code that improves the solution and facilitates global use. And I don't know, we don't really need global use. That's good to know that the option's there. See, array numbers, that's nice. Highest number. See, array.max. And then array lowest number, array min. But look at this. They have an extra set of quotes around it. Why do they have an extra set of quotes around it? Oh, alert. So they're just alerting it. I actually think I have the right answer, but I don't know why it wouldn't be working. I don't think there's a syntax issue. I'm not sure there's any need for string. I wonder why they had the null stuff in there. Maybe I should add that. Null common numbers. And then null this and null this. So numbers is a specific thing. Numbers is referring to this, which is why we could use this. So maybe we'll try null this, because this is closest to our. Well, no, look at that. Theirs is just empty. They're setting up like the array to do max, to like almost like they're setting up variables for each minimum and maximum and then calling it. Ah, bastards. Array prototype, max function, minimum function. Maybe I need to sum up. Maybe I need to do math.max and math.min. Set it up as that stuff and then do it. I'm gonna try once more. What am I going to try? No, it doesn't like that. What about numarray.max is not a function? What the hell is the... What should I take from that? See, I still don't know how to read and process all the errors. I don't know what to do with that. I feel like I should turn it into a function like this. Maybe console log? No, nothing. Return I just feel like I'm so close with this answer. But I know it's not working. The definition of insanity is to keep trying the same exact thing and expect a different result. So we're going to have to change what we have here, because clearly Code Wars has been pretty damn flawless the last, I don't know how many days. We've done it like 15 days now, I think. So clearly, if there's an issue, it's on my end. With that said, maybe it's not the return thing. I don't know why it wouldn't be return, but... Yep, no, okay, I was wrong. Okay, here we go. Return. Now, what can we do to update this? I want to try this guy's code. Copy. Marking out this stuff. Highest and lowest. High and low. Numbers. On sample. I think it's confused. I think I broke it because it's not matching up with the test. Yeah, high and low is not defined. I think I could just change this. Leave it as numbers. And I bet that will work. Now, why does that work? So it's the math dot something. So... where do I add in? Clearly max takes 2 components. Does it take 2 components? There has to be, to have, you know what it is? I think, if I remember correctly, for max and min to work, I think there has to be two things that it's checking. Kind of like this. So you've got variable array, and we are referencing array. I think my understanding's so fuzzy, but I'm just going to pretend this is the reason why. 100. There's 3 digits, or there's 3 digits, 3 integers, whatever you want to call them. Min. Why does it not work? Why doesn't it return 0? You know what? Maybe this is why. With EMCA script 6, you can use the new spread operator, 3 dots, with math.max, like this, math.max, ... and then the array. See my answer, made from the MDN. We will check out your answer. So I think that ... is the null. I think that's what the null portion is. And then this is referring to the actual, like, array. See? Null, and then the array. I'm just not sure why. Or as they've shown here, ... array. So that's the null and array. Maybe math.max is akin to static method, so there's no useful this instance inside of it, I hope. So assuming that that's true, calling it would run the global scope, i.e. window, which is equivalent to passing null as the first parameter, to apply/call. Aha, passing null or math or curly brackets or whatever apply or call has no bearing on the outcome of math.max, nor should it not reference this internally. As a C# programmer, I require strongly typed questions. Just sharing a jQuery mistake, making out the code. Okay, so we've definitely come across the source. So we've made it to the end. We've pieced it all together. This guy simply needs null, copy, and number array. Num array. And this guy gets num array. Let's quote out this. I think we may have solved it. We just had to work on our general understanding of the math.max and math.min. But oh, damn, it's the math thing. Oh. And since we're referencing number array, we do math. Yeah. Math.max and math.min. Now let's try that. Oh, we are so close. That's so cool. Can we do... Well, they've got dot apply. I wonder what the difference is between that and this. I really don't think there is a big difference. The only thing missing is a dot apply. Dot apply. We need to tell it to apply math.max to this. So I guess that's where the dot apply comes in. Dot apply. Run sample. Ah! We did it. Oh my god, take that, Code Wars. Cool. Look at that. That is so interesting. Okay, so let's close out of this. We will close out of that. I did it. I figured it out. That got ugly. I thought it was really gonna fall apart and turn into some like 3-hour stream. Thank God it didn't. Okay, so success. Let's go ahead and attempt. Boom. That's right. 18 passed. In your face, Code Wars. Deal with it. I was confused the whole time, and I figured it out. Good times. Let's submit our final. From here, we can check out what the cool kids had to say and submit for their answers. Okay, so function high and low, numbers equals numbers dot split dot map. Clever. They had to use math dot max apply for theirs. In fact, everyone did. So here did variable array, and then math apply, null, and array. Look at this. I got the second answer. How cool is that? Oh, I'm so pleased with myself right now. I don't know if we should be, but I'm gonna take that. That is just tons of fun. And pretty much flying solo. I mean, there was also, I don't know if there was actually an issue with the outgoing stream. Not gonna lie, there was some slow internet stuff that we had noticed here at the household before we started this stream. So I don't know if it's actually sending to Twitch. There's been we did have some interaction from Topher earlier on, but it's been definitely quiet compared to the last, I don't know, 2 weeks, where we've had a smattering of people helping, assisting, guiding. It's really more of dragging us to the finish line, which we definitely appreciate, because we were doomed early on. We've been doomed since the beginning, but it feels like we've been winning on some days. Today is one of those days. So, good times. We made it alive with minimal assistance today, which is a big step forward for us. We will view a profile, and we will power down as we conclude day 180 of the year of streaming and learning to code. Yeah, see, it's really thinking about internet stuff. I have no idea why it's so slow. We've made it 55% of the way through. Level 7. Hot damn. We did it. And now let's check out the homepage. Way cool. There's that. Thank you again to anyone and everyone who may have stopped by. Topher, thank you as always. And anyone else who may have accidentally stumbled in here to view the stream. Any and all views are greatly, greatly appreciated. In the meantime, we are stopping the stream. The adventure continues tomorrow with day 181. But in the meantime, this dies here. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.